Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you today, well, for an album review actually, and this is for Schoolboy Q's Crash Talk album review. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this album review. So on this album mostly. So let's get started on this review. Now, don't mind the little white polka dot stuff on my face. It's zinc. I had to use it to walk around in the sun mostly today. But back to what the topic is I'm talking about on this video. This album is pretty good. This is actually one of his best albums I've heard so far. There are a couple tracks on here that don't do that well and are my least favorites, which are Num Num Juice, Drunk, and Dangerous. Those tracks were cringeworthy to listen to. Num Num Juice is growing on me, but it goes a little too fast. It's very short and a little fast paced with the song, which it works and succeeds well in that. It's just the speed that it's going, just no. I couldn't like this song that much. It just felt out of place. And Drunk just felt like it was taking me nowhere mostly with how I was feeling with the song. But my favorite songs on here are 11 tracks on here that are my favorites, which are Gang Gang, Tails, Chopsticks, Lies. 5200 is definitely a favorite. It's actually the song that he announced his album where he goes, one, and then da 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 da. And it's a really good song, 5200. I really enjoyed that track. Black Folk was somewhat cringeworthy to listen to, but it still succeeded. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I enjoyed most of the track. Floating is a great track with 21 Savage. I'll defend 21 Savage only because his mumble rapping's actually pretty good. Most mumble rapping I can't stand, where they just mumble and you don't understand what they're saying. It kind of just... sorry, I'm a little tired. Because I've had a long day. But pretty much it just... the mumbling with 21 Savage does a pretty good job. I can understand a piece of what he's saying or what he's rapping, but overall this track was really good. Dangerous, however, fell short with because of Kid Cudi or whatever, and I think it fell short. This is just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it, but I think it fell short in certain areas, like the featured artist just felt plain boring in the song, and Schoolboy's Q's comes in the track nice and swiftly, so it brings the song a little bit back to life. And I'm not dissing this track, I just thought it was my least favorite. Die With Him was a really good track. So was the single Crash that came out a few days ago. And Water with Lil Baby. Well, Lil Baby's rap was just... it was fine, but it wasn't all special. The last song really took a toll and ended the album nice and smooth in a way. Almost felt like what is it, the Hoover Street song or whatever he did on Oxymoron. You might know what I'm talking about. It was like a long song, or Grove Street or something like that. I can't remember what the song name was, but it's been a while since I heard Oxymoron, and I forgot the title name for that track because it sounds similar to that track, and with its melody and its dark bass line in it, which was pretty good. Overall, this album really, really surprises you. It was definitely. I'm glad he took his time making this album. Well, even though it's like 39 minutes, it's pretty short of a Schoolboy Q album that I'm kind of disappointed of the length time because I was hoping for more time with this album to listen through, but it's what we're getting. And this album really did a great job. And this is definitely going to be on my best albums of 2019. So out of 10, I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good album. It's just there are a couple tracks that are skippable, like Dangerous, Num Num Juice. Well, Num Num Juice is good to listen to because it's only like a minute and 47 seconds, so it's not really that long of a song. And Drunk was just, it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite song. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Schoolboy Q album, Crash Talk, if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Mostly this album's going to be out at midnight or at least in the morning at the latest for most viewers that are going to listen to it on YouTube. But yeah, tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you soon for the Cranberries in the End album review. And then I'll be doing New Year's Day's album review, then Pink's album review, and Rob Thomas will probably be the last album review I'll do for this Friday's albums that come out this Friday. So thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.